I really like this way. So hello, hello. Okay. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream, guys. I hope I'm audible. Yeah, everything looks fine to me. Am I audible here? Yes, I'm audible over here. Yes, perfect. So hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. And you guys know till yesterday what we have implemented. We have created the basic UI structure wireframe for this app. You guys have seen this over the last two streams, and then after that we have understood and figured out which are the basic core tables that we need, and those tables we have created using the Spring Boot. And we have set up our basic Spring Boot application. This is this application, and we have also tried and tested how we can connect an account. So this is a dummy the dummy controller that we did to verify our POC, that how to get the email and its data from the Gmail account. So that is what we did over here. Okay, so today when I was just before the stream, I was like calculating what all things we should do and what should be the first thing we should do. The one problem that I understood over here, that one mistake, or mistake as in the thing that we ignored, is that the authentication is not going to be through the backend this time. This time the authentication is will be from the front end side, which is the mobile application, right? So in the mobile application, we have to actually set up the mobile app, implement the Google authentication, basic Google authentication over there, and send a JSON, like the Google ID, whatever the ID Google gives, and all the other metadata to the backend, and backend has to store that data, and based on that data we will we will have to fetch the other things, so that is what we need to build today. So that means we have to set up the mobile application, and I have cable and all set up so that I can get the mobile application installed on my phone. That should be my first goal. So my goal of today's will be set up the React app application, and start and implement basic authentication flow, create its app like installable file, install it on my phone, and test it the end-to-end flow, and check it in the backend app that I'm getting the data. So that is what we will try to do. And I have never done I have done once mobile app integration. I have using React Native. So let's see how much we remember and what all things we will have to do. Correct. So yeah, let me set up the things now, whichever has been. So start a poll. Mm, and I also made some changes. Okay, I also made some changes in the ChatBrain app. Let me see if the ChatBrain has started. Yeah, it is. If you There is one cool feature that I've added. If you abuse the ChatBrain, it will just shut the fuck off. So you can try and test that. So meanwhile, let me figure out. Let me get this chat. So I have to like implement the mobile app. So let me check React. यानी कुछ तो गड़बड़. Okay. uh React Native app setup. Okay, so रिएक्ट नेटिव का जो भी इम्प्लीमेंटेशन है, द गुड थिंग अबाउट रिएक्ट इज दैट दे हैव रियली गुड documentation. We don't have to look either other. So continue with expo. There was some things that I can recall. It had some limitations if we compared it to what क्या है दूसरा एप्लीकेशन यार मोबाइल ऐप बनाने के लिए, यार टेक स्टैक फॉर मोबाइल ऐप डेवलपमेंट. देर इज, किससे बनाते हैं भाई? वी कैन सू लिखा यूज रिएक्ट नेटिव. अरे गूगल का जो है उसको क्या है नाम उसका? गूगल का मोबाइल ऐप डेवलपमेंट का क्या है यार उसका नाम? फायरबेस, फ्लटर, फ्लटर बहन जो फ्लटर, नाम ही याद नहीं आ रहा था फ्लटर. या सो रिएक्ट नेटिव हैज सम limitations compared to flutter, but it comes into picture when firebase flutter madhav verma flutter bro. So it comes in picture when we build a really big application. Then at that in point in time, the react native and flutter makes real difference that I've read like a year ago or somewhere. But then there was this introduction of expo something, and they have like minimized the gap between flutter and react native. So we can give it a try to react native. Because why react native? Because flutter has too much of learning curve for me, because I come from a javascript background. So why not to use whatever I know, what to, क्योंकि काम तो वही होने वाला है, एक्स्ट्रा ओवरहेड नहीं चाहिए अपने को. Setup environment. Let's set up local development environment for running your project on Android and iOS. So both the features has been provided by this. मतलब हम Android app भी बना सकते हैं and then iOS app also is possible. Uh, Android device, iOS device. Oh, okay. Android emulator, iOS emulator. Bro, tell me one thing. Like I used to see the tutorials, the thing that you are doing. Uh, it do something in getting the skills or not? क्या? मैं नहीं समझा. Bro, tell me one thing. Like I used to see tutorials, the thing that you are doing. I do something in getting the skills or not? Yeah, yeah. You can see. You get to have the feeling of how you can build it. I even though I didn't understand your question completely. And let me clear one thing. This is not a tutorial. So I'm not teaching anything over here. I'm building in front of you guys. So that means I'm prone to make mistakes. I'm prone to stuck at some point in time, and I'm prone to take help from Google, AI agents, and everything. So this is not a tutorial. And what else you are trying to say? Yeah, I like to do same. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can, bro. Join in. I'm back, mitro. टी बना लिया, ग्रीन टी. Were you the one that you said if you abuse? No, no. So I have added this feature to ChatBrain. If it is disturbing you, if you find it disturbing, like it text many a times, then you can abuse the ChatBrain, and it will like literally take it, and it will stop texting you back. हेलो ब्रो, कल मेरे को अमेजोन से मेल आया है शॉर्ट लिस्टिंग का ओए एंड राउंड में क्या होता है. अरे ब्रो, आई सेंड यू. अभी हमारे एक सब्सक्राइबर ने अपने को बताया था. सो लेट मी गिव यू दैट. यू आस्क्ड रियली गुड क्वेश्चन. कहाँ गया वो एनोनिमस, कहाँ दिख रहा है यहाँ पे? आई गिव यू योर थिंग ब्रो, दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. Just a second bro, let me sign in. No, not rising brain. Wait. Yeah, this is something that one of our subscriber has shared with us, and he has went through the same OA process and he has explained us the complete flow. मैंने इसके ऊपर वीडियो भी बनाया हुआ है. The discussion with that guy, you can find it on the same channel. So you are in the same category right now. Okay, so that's why I took out time and gave you this. Uh, you follow this URL. Hey, didn't you get the URL? Yeah, you. This is the URL. लीड कोड लिखा हुआ उसमें पढ़ो ब्रो ही हैज मेंशन्ड ईच एंड एवरी लाइक स्टेप हाउ ही फेल्ट थ्रू ऑल ऑफ दिस थिंग्स लेट मी अब्यूज बिकॉज इट्स नाउ बिकमिंग एक सेकेंड गाइज प्लीज डू लाइक द स्ट्रीम इन मीन वाइल पहला ही रिज्यूमे में शॉर्ट लिस्ट हो गया अरे लॉल बढ़िया है भाई क्यों तुम्हें उसको जिंक्स कर रहे हो टेक इट अरे वो नहीं बिहेवियर वाला क्या है बिहेवियर भी है उसमें ब्रो बिहेवियर भी है बिहेवियर वाला क्या है क्या मेरे इसमें देयर इज नथिंग did I miss something? Yeah, I like to do that. Good one. Hello bro, कल मेरे को ये मैंने पढ़ा. At least you are not reading the screen like tutorial YouTubers. Yes. भाई पढ़ाना नहीं है मेरे को बहनचोद पढ़ाने वाले बहुत है यहाँ पे और मेरे से बहुत अच्छे एक्सपो वगैरह नहीं सेटअप करना है ब्रो अपने को. लेट्स सी. नो एक्सपो इज नॉट. लेट मी रीड दिस एक्सपो ना एक बार क्या है. Expo is production grade React Native framework. Expo provides developer tooling that makes developing apps easier, such as file based routing, a standard library of native modules, and much more. Expo's framework is free and open source with an active community on GitHub. Okay, ये सब नहीं चाहिए अपने को ना. We need plain vanilla, the plain BA types. Brew install node. These things we have. Development. Setup environment. We have Java JDK installed. Install Android Studio. We have Android Studio, I guess. Yeah, Android Studio setup is there. मैंने इसको खोले हुए बहुत ज़माना हो गया. Android Studio setup would be required because we need an emulator. So emulator will be opened in this one. Okay, that I understood. Okay, this I understood. Then preparing the Android device. Yeah, Android device is with me and I need a cable, so I have a cable with me as well connected to the system. That's it. Okay, so this is all for the environment setup. So we can follow these lines as it is, but one thing I want to set up the application with the TypeScript and not with the JavaScript. So will it okay, it is just helping me to set up an environment like test environment. Okay, it's not actually creating a new application. Okay, integration with existing app, no. Integration with Android fragment नहीं, fragment वगैरह नहीं चाहिए अपने को. Workflow running on device. Okay, so I need actually emulator because I want to show you guys. I can't see in the mobile and show you that. I can see in my mobile, but I want to show you guys. So I need to set up this environment. You guys are texting. एक सेकेंड कहाँ तक मैं पढ़ा था. अरे वो नहीं भी ये मैंने दिया उसमें 2 क्वेश्चंस. टेम्पलेट भेज भाई. हाँ भाई, टेम्पलेट भेज देना, डिस्कॉर्ड पे भेज देना। 112 एप्लीकेशंस, 0 रिवर्ट्स। ओवरलिव एट द रेट यूज कर लो। Oh, let me see if he has successfully cleared Amazon with this resume, then we need to check that out. Let me go to overleaf and guys, हर जगह साइन अप, अबे साइन अप नहीं भाई, साइन इन, लॉग इन। अरे मैंने यही कीप योर अकाउंट सेव, नो अपडेट, यस दैट्स करेक्ट। अरे यहीं पे भेजा है मैंने ब्रो, चैट में भेजा था। लेट मी शेयर दैट अगेन। दिस इज इट ब्रो। कहाँ भेजा है? ओके, अभी प्रोजेक्ट चोरी कर रहा हूँ दिन बनाता हूँ। प्लेन बी एम मेंशनड, यस। वेट, विल रीड। फैंग वाला यूज कर लो। ओके, कहाँ सर्च करते हैं इसमें? शेयर्ड विथ यू ऑल प्रोजेक्ट्स, योर प्रोजेक्ट्स। ए, इसमें कहाँ सर्च करते हैं भाई? टेम्पलेट्स। ओवरलिफ, यहाँ पे सर्च करते हैं क्या? कहाँ सर्च करते हैं इसमें? न्यू प्रोजेक्ट्स, ओके ओके। समटाइम्स आई एम डम इन सच टेक्नोलॉजीज, आई गेस। मैं उम्र बढ़ती जा रही है मेरी। न्यू प्रोजेक्ट, एग्जाम्पल प्रोजेक्ट, इंपोर्ट जर्नल बुक्स, इंपोर्ट फ्रॉम गिटहब, सीवीज एंड रिज्यूमेस, व्यू ऑल। कहाँ पे? न्यू प्रोजेक्ट्स में कहाँ? कहाँ ब्रो, बता दो हम। सीवी रिज्यूमेस, ओके। अभी इसमें लिखो फैंग। अच्छा, अभी इसमें लिखो फैंग ही सिंग। अच्छा, फैंग सिंपल पाथ टेम्पलेट, दिस वन। नहीं पता होती भाई चीजें, तुमने यूज किया हुआ होगा, मेरे को नहीं पता होता है। दिस वन, यस, ओके। मेरा रिज्यूमे भी ऐसे ही है भाई। ऑब्जेक्टिव, ऑब्जेक्टिव नहीं है, मैंने ऑब्जेक्टिव नहीं डाला हुआ है क्योंकि मेरी जिंदगी में कुछ ऑब्जेक्टिव नहीं है भाई। रिज्यूमे में क्या ऑब्जेक्टिव डालूं? यूज तो वो कर गई। यूज तो वो कर गई मुझे भाई। कौन सी ईयर में हो भाई? मैं लाइफ के या कॉलेज के? ओके, मैक ओएस, एंड्रॉइड, एंड देन लेट्स स्टार्ट द थिंग्स नाउ। टर्मिनल। यार मेरे को ये थीम अच्छा नहीं लगता, मेरे को चाहिए कुछ और। हम्म, सर जा राज, न्यू टैब, आई लाइक रेड सैंड्स, या दिस वन। Brew install Node. I guess we have Node. Yeah, we recommend installing, and I also have the Watchman, but I need to update those. uh, कौन सी ईयर में हो? भाई मैं ईयर में नहीं हूँ, आई एम अ वर्किंग प्रोफेशनल ब्रो, आई हैव 5 years, 5+ years of experience. Neo Vim user, na na na. I'm like Notepad user, bro. If no, we can't be friends. We can be enemies. अरे अथर्व ब्रो, हेलो हेलो, लॉन्ग टाइम नो सी ब्रो, हाउ आर यू मैन? क्या चल रहा है? हुआ तुम्हारा वो प्रोजेक्ट? Let's install Brew Watchman. Watchman is there, but would you like to proceed with the installation? Yes. कौन सी कंपनी? Bro, check my LinkedIn. Yeah, see, you got the text reply immediately, bro. बहुत कुछ हो गया, बताओ भाई क्या क्या हुआ? तुम्हारा इंटर्नशिप वगैरह क्या चल रहा है, क्या नहीं? आई वांट अपडेट. आई मीन बैंगलोर सिंस 2 weeks. ओ, हाउ? मुंबई में थे तुम तो, इफ आई रिमेम्बर करेक्टली. It's saying brew install this 17. I'm not sure why it's saying 17. It's there already. Get path where cask installed. कंपनी ने लैपटॉप दिया, आईफोन गिफ्ट किया, वाह वाह भाई. मैंने मिस किया मैसेज. इफ यू लॉस्ट मी एज अ फ्रेंड इट डजंट मीन यू गेन्ड मी एज एन एनिमी. आई स्टिल विश टू सी यू सक्सेस. ओ मैन, रुला दिया यार तुमने तो, इमोशनल कर दिया. सिडैक भाई, सिडैक से अच्छा मेरा कॉलेज है भाई. सिडैक निकालने में मेरे को 1 महीना भी नहीं लगा. 15 days आई प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर सिडैक. आई प्रिपेयर्ड मोर फॉर माई दैट कॉलेज, स्टूपिड एस कॉलेज. Okay, 30 days. Okay, now navigate to the folder. Version number. Open homebrew. अब version number कौन सा है bro? Get the path where this installed and okay, this is from GitHub. This is GitHub का ये. What Sidak? What's up Kakashi bro? Hello, how are you? यार मैसेज ऊपर ऊपर जा रहे हैं, मैं मिस कर रहा हूँ कुछ कुछ मैसेज. सिडाक निकल पढ़ा मैंने. रेंट का भी दे रहे 20. अरे भाई साहब, अरे कहाँ भाई, बताओ, दुनिया को गाइड करो भाई. अथर्व, a few days ago, see, I'm telling you guys, whoever is joining the chat na, they are like getting real good offers. I have seen so many people like first cribbing about how they are not able to find jobs, calls नहीं आ रहे, ये नहीं आ रहा है, and now after 2-3 weeks, like they are like flourishing. See this guy. Rent, he's getting rent from the company, got an iPhone from the company, he got laptop, got shifted from Mumbai to Bangalore if I'm not wrong, and then life is good. Just a girlfriend is left, that company will provide if I'm not wrong. What's SIDAC? Google it bro, it's a government course. So Shivam Kashyap, hello sir, hello bro, how are you Shivam bhai? I'm learning Docker, GitLabs और बहुत EC2 and all projects के लिए. Oh nice nice. We did on this stream 97, 98, 99. So all Docker, AWS, EC2 instance, deployed the application, and then after that we deployed it on Kubernetes. And yeah. Hello sir, hello. अरे कितनी बार hello लिखोगे bro? Wasn't getting any free time to stream पे नहीं आया. It's okay bro, chill. I want you guys to grow. स्ट्रीम पे आना is not mandatory, but स्ट्रीम पे आके like करना is mandatory. So like the stream, guys. I'm going to prepare for GET. Yeah, you told me earlier as well. I want to study more like genuinely about data science and all. Oh, that's a good ambition. You can achieve that. लैपटॉप तो टेम्पररी है, पर्सनल प्रोजेक्ट्स को टाइम नहीं मिल रहा. मिलेगा मिलेगा वंस यू सेटअप यूर. कोई भी नई जगह पे 2 हफ्ते तुम्हें लगते हैं सेटल होने में, और 2 हफ्ते लगते हैं सोचने में कि मेरा टाइम कहाँ वेस्ट जा रहा है, रियलाइज होने में कि मेरा टाइम कहाँ वेस्ट जा रहा है. एंड देन फ्रॉम द 5th week यू कैन स्टार्ट changing the things around. Okay, back to where what I was doing. टेलीग्राम से कोर्स मार लिया, नाइस. ये क्या बोल रहा है? Zulu version number. Okay, version number that we want only from here. Let me clear this field. Brew info, this give me info. Zulu 17. This, oh shit, this copy, ठीक है. And then navigate to the folder this. So let me navigate to this folder. Let me paste the version. Two, correct? 2 ही है ना? It's 7, bro. The file does not exist. Nice. It's 7. Does not exist. 17.0.20 schema. अरे मास्टर्स के लिए ऑनलाइन सीखने वाले भी ज़्यादा लेते हैं यार. इवन लाइक फिजिक्स वाला एंड ऑल टेक्स 10 to 19 अप टू 90. और मुझे ऑनेस्टली स्पून फेड पढ़ाई नहीं होती. ओके, दैट्स नाइस. अनलेस one take around like books and scrape the internet. Yeah, that approach I also like. Yeah, let me, to reduce the time in between, let me use the chat GPT to speed up the process, because ऐसे तो नहीं होने वाला setup. I guess I need to have the setup environment first, like this. So let me open this. Is there correct? Everything is fine on the stream? Let me check. Yeah, okay. You don't need Android Studio or the full React Native environment just to run the first app. Native itself recommends using frameworks such as Expo for new apps. But for Google Authentication, Expo's current recommended setup requires a development build, not plain Expo. So our order should be create why Expo, but why Expo? It will come with restrictions, isn't it? The first time in my life, I understood why we learned passive voice in English when we were kids, just for the chat GPT, to ask questions to chat GPT. Expo Go has restrictions. Expo itself does not lock you in. With an Expo development build, you can use native Android iOS libraries, custom Kotlin Swift code, and generate the native Android iOS projects needed. For the serious SaaS app, we have two choices: Expo development build, faster setup, still supports native code, bare React Native CLI, full control from day one, but more setup and maintenance. Since you want complete control and setting up Android Studio, we can use React Native without. Yeah, I have uh, I have Android Studio set up, and uh, some time back I created a sample app and installed it on my Pixel 7 Pro phone. So that setup we will use. थोड़ा स्ट्रगल है वैसे, लाइक कंसेप्ट्स क्लियर नहीं होते तो, और लाइक शॉर्टकट्स नहीं समझते, सो यूज़ उसके लिए कोर्सेस लगता है, नहीं तो ऑल यू नीड इज अ क्वेश्चन प्रैक्टिस. यस, ट्रू ट्रू ट्रू. Go for the gate, bro. You are doing nice. mm, so okay, let me first create the repo now, and this time I'll create two different repos. I'll not have everything merged into one single repo. Mono repo structure nahi chahiye. This is Orders Hub backend, and we will create a new project called Orders Hub frontend, because frontend. uh, Orders Hub frontend application, Orders Hub mobile app. We will be connected to the backend repo. Orders Hub this, yes. Add readme, yes. Add license, yes. No git ignore. Add readme, no template. Yeah. Create repository, and let me clone that. Shut up, Chatbrain. Chatbrain is talking too much. Let me shut him up for a minute. Okay, we have set this up. Now, inside our folder, let me open the project. It is Orders Hub project, Orders Backend, and let me create a folder and name it as Orders Backend. So rename Orders Frontend. Okay, and inside this, let me go inside this, open terminal over here, open terminal, and let me do this. So it will not work, I know. So git clone this, cloning Orders Frontend. Paraphrase is paraphrase. Okay, git fetch hyphen all. Okay, we have this setup now, and we have to run this. So let me open and it in the VS Code or anti-gravity, whichever is. Both of them are same. So new window, open folder. Orders Hub project and front end. So yeah, yes, trust everyone. Okay, so this is where our application is. So terminal, so this is like, I didn't like this, so let me close this and go here. Delete this, and let me open terminal over here, open terminal, and git clone this. Paraphrase is paraphrase. Okay, So because it will add another layer which is really not required at this point, you know. So let me open anti-gravity again, and anti-gravity, new window, and open a folder. So documents, just a second guys, bear with me. So yeah, this, so now we have this, and if I open the terminal it will be all cool over here. Okay, so this, now we have to like follow this chat gpt's order. So let me get this here, and this, so react native, it has given me this command, so let me run this as it is now. Okay, meanwhile let me see you the chats. uh कहाँ तक पढ़ा था मैंने? बट अभी जॉब मिलेगी आई सपोज आफ्टर माई बी टेक. लेट मी प्रोसीड, या प्रोसीड. अरे एकदम ही छोटा दिखता है यार ये ना. दिस इज बेटर. बट अभी जॉब मिलेगी आई सपोज आफ्टर माई बी टेक, बट देन आई एम हेजिटेटिंग अबाउट गेट की व्हाट इफ दे डोंट अलाउ मी टू वर्क वाइल स्टडिंग और स्केड्यूल डजंट मैच, एंड इवन नाउ आई कैन स्टडी इट. सब कुछ मैनेज हो जाता है, एवरीथिंग विल बी मैनेज ब्रो, डोंट वरी. ऑफिस में इतना सब बताने की जरूरत भी नहीं है, लाइक 2 hours डेली एंड गेटिंग स्लीप फॉर 4 to इजीली, इट्स वेरी इजी ब्रो. अरे मुझे तो अभी बेड भी लेना बाकी है, आई एम स्लीपिंग ऑन फ्लोर. ओ नहीं, दिस इज हाउ द फ्रीडम स्टार्ट्स ब्रो. नॉट बेड बट ऐसा गद्दा भी चल जाएगा, अभी तक ब्लैंकेट पे ही. ओके, पार्थ शर्मा, हेलो हेलो भाई, भैया हाउ आर यू ब्रो? पार्थ, व्हाट्सअप, लाइक डन, थैंक यू सो मच ब्रो. भैया बैकएंड प्रोजेक्ट भी मैं अपने रिज्यूमे में डाल सकता हूँ जिसमें मैंने फ्रंट एंड ना बनाया? हाँ हाँ, डाल सकते हो. You can see, if you have a swagger url deployed somewhere, like only a swagger url, if you don't know swagger, you just google it and get it installed in your project, and that will be live, you know. That means all your apis will be public as in live. You can showcase the url in your resume, so try swagger in that. uh शुड आई गिव गिट रेपो फॉर माई अनफिनिश्ड लीड कोड प्रोजेक्ट? हाँ हाँ यार, वो लीड कोड वाला तुम्हारा, यस. गिव मी द फाइनल एक्सटेंशन ब्रो, गिव मी द फाइनल एक्सटेंशन सो दैट आई कैन टेस्ट इट. गेट की प्रिप मैं भी करता हूँ. नाइस, सो बोथ ऑफ यू कैन कनेक्ट देन, अथर्व एंड पार्थ. डू यू वांट टू इंस्टॉल कोको पॉड्स? व्हाट इज कोको पॉड्स? The problem with npm and node is that if you like look away for 2 months and there will be a ton of new shit. Acha, Cocoa Pods is the dependency manager for the native iOS libraries in React, npm and JavaScript packages. Cocoa Pods iOS native dependency. Okay, Gradle Android native dependencies. You need Cocoa Pods only when building the iOS app on Mac. CD iOS. Okay, pod install. Oh, okay. Very easy, bro. Get it. Uh, भैया आपका ऑटोमेटेड वाला चैटबॉट आप हिंदी वाले कमेंट पर भी रिप्लाई करता है. यस, नाउ ही अंडरस्टूड ना, इट्स सेल्फ लर्निंग बॉट दैट आई हैव क्रिएटेड. I have, I have given it a database. It's storing all the data, all the memories about you guys on my local MySQL database. It's not hosted anywhere, and based on that, it's learning. Like every reply is like select star from this. For example, Parth Sharma. Get the user aliases Parth Sharma 2413, and what all his memories were. Based on that, create a reply, and then if the reply is good, if it's funny, confidence level is more than 85, uh, joke quality is like greater than 90, then post the reply. So that is how it's working. Just following the schedule. Acha, you are talking with yourself. But yeah, nice. Uh, so it is running. So let me see. Created one folder. ठीक है. Package JSON. So what all we have in package JSON? Scripts, Android. If I run this script, app is created. What now? Because I wanna see. I wanna have like it running just like our web app. It should run in the Android Studio. Uh, नॉट शेड्यूल बट ये इरिटेटिंग भी है अगर दो लोग टेक्स्ट कर रहे हैं हाँ यू कैन शट हिम अप शट हिम डाउन यू नो abuse him in your way Parth. I have added this feature today. If you abuse chat brain like कुछ भी गाली दो उसको chat brain को it will shut up for like 2 minutes 5 minutes based on the how effective your abuse is. So abuse the chat brain and chat brain will shut up. Which model are you using for the reply bot and how are you storing the memory? Cloud storage? अरे नहीं, it's all local bro. uh, ये मेरा लोकली प्रोजेक्ट चल रहा है. मेरे को ये क्यों क्लाउड वाउड पे स्टोर करना है? अगर मेरे को यूज ही लोकली करना है तो क्यों क्लाउड पे फालतू में ये करना है? सी अथर्व गाडे, इट वेंट इनटू दिस. अथर्व गाडवे, योर रिप्लाई, it went into database. Database is local, it's on my computer, MacBook. It's nowhere else. It's all private. लॉक्स में नहीं, MySQL database में bro. This MySQL workbench. I'm not opening this MySQL workbench because I have so many things running right now. MacBook है लेकिन थोड़ा उसको शांति देना पड़ता है. Let me abuse ChatBrain. If you are not abusing ChatBrain, shut up ChatBrain. Okay. First install and run the blank app in your Pixel ADB devices. अरे मैं last time when I did, I completely followed the database. Sorry, documentation. मेरे को ये ऐसे अच्छा नहीं लगता. चैट जीपीटी, गो बैक टू चैट जीपीटी and then do I wanna have the complete steps. This setup is I have, setup environment is I have, so that's not an issue. So running on device, yeah. Android and running your app on Android devices, development OS, Mac OS, enable USB debugging over USB, yeah, that is on. And plug in your device via USB. Okay, so let me do this now. And 2.4G, yes. So let me connect my mobile phone. Okay, and then ADB devices. So plug in your device via USB. Let's now set up Android device running on this. So ADB devices. I hope you guys can see the terminal. Command not found. Nice. Good. So ADP devices is not installed. So let me give this to my buddy. Command not found. I had this installed. Why not command not found? Guys, please do like the stream, yara. I'm not able to say this again and again, but you should. एक सेकेंड. Increase the timeout. Abuse to 5 minutes straight. ADB exists, but it isn't added to your terminal. Okay, this I wanted. Okay, it is given in this one. I understood now. Get environment. These things. Setup environment. Go here. Java home. These things. Export. All those things we need to set up. And then ZSH Okay, not found. ADB version, let's see if it's there. ADB version installed. Okay, ADB devices daemon is running. Yeah, allow anti-gravity to find devices on local networks. Yes. So do I have to be connected in the same network? List of devices attached. Okay, I think I did that on my older phone, not on this phone. So I have to enable the developer mode, you know. So developer mode, वो developer mode के लिए उस पे जाना पड़ता है. Should I do this on my Pixel phone? Google account, Pixel name. कहाँ होता है यार वो? About phone में होता है ना? अच्छा, build number. Being a developer. You are one step away from being a developer. I'm 10 step away from being a developer. ADB devices. It's not attached. Did the developer mode start? No need, you are already a developer. Uptime is this. ये ऐसा लग रहा है तुम्हारे चार्ट में मैं घुसना चाह रहा हूँ. गलत लग रहा है ये. I have added more timeout. घुस जाओ आपका ही चैट. डेवलप तो उसके लिए हो गई थी फीलिंग्स. फॉर्मेट मार दो. It's not showing this. Temporary to this. Okay, it is found. And then ADP devices. क्या है? थीम का क्या नौटंकी है भाई इसका? व्हाट द फक? क्या नौटंकी है? एक बार मैंने थीम इंस्टॉल किया था, उसके वजह से मैं इतना परेशान हो रहा हूँ. योर एंड्रॉयड पाथ लाइन्स शुड स्टिल वर्क आफ्टर दैट. Okay, ADP is installed currently. The empty list means your phone isn't connected, authorized yet. Do this connect pixel setup USB mode to file transfer. Okay, okay, ये मैंने नहीं setup किया है, adaptive charging पे है. So, ये हाँ, this device file transfer couldn't switch. Connect pixel by USB, setup USB mode to file transfer, enable developer options, USB debugging. It is a server which is trying to start on my phone. ठीक है, but it ADB start server daemon running starting now TCP 50. Okay, successfully. And then now let's see the devices. Oh fuck, you should see this then. Let me reconnect because I wasn't a developer before connecting this. Let me reconnect. Hello Ayush bro, how are you brother? डेवलप तो उसकी फीलिंग्स हो गई थी, स्टिल देयर. हाउ आर यू मचा? फाइल ट्रांसफर एंड्रॉयड ऑटो and USB controlled by which device? USB controlled which device option to choose. ये मैं ऑफ स्ट्रीम करता ना पट से हो जाता. नाउ आई एम दैट ऑन स्ट्रीम, इट्स लाइक कंट्रोल बाय choose this device. Okay, and USB for file transfer, yes, Android Auto. And after that run this, approve the USB debugging pop-up. ये क्या ओपन हो रहा है भाई? uh no, doing it in not in Kotlin bro, doing it in React Native. कैसे, क्या मैं गलत कर रहा हूँ? अगर ZSS थीम चाहिए, इससे OMZ, हेलो जीपीडी को बोलो इधर गिव मी स्टारशिप और OMZ. ओके ना, दैट प्रॉब्लम इज सॉल्व आई गेस. अरे हाँ, आई एम थिंकिंग कंपनी, ये मैंने doing in no in React Native. Settings about phone, tap the model number, yeah, that is done. Then you will enter the dev mode, yeah, that is done for Android, Kotlin, React Native and Spring Boot. Yes, Android, Kotlin, React Native and Spring Boot. Still not showing. ये क्या है इसका? अच्छा, मैं एक सेकेंड, मैं इसको जाके एडिट करके क्योंकि आई हैव अनवेरिफाइड थीम इन देयर, दैट्स व्हाई इट्स नॉट हैपनिंग. दिस इज द इशू. एंड इसने बोला अगर थीम ZSS चाहिए तो यूज OMZ. जीपीटी को बोलो इधर गिव मी स्टारशिप और OMZ. लेट मी कॉपी दिस. अरे ये नैनो वगैरह ना रन ही नहीं होता मेरे इस पे, मतलब रन होता है लेकिन मेरे एग्जिट ही नहीं कर पाता। मेरे को हेल्प करना है इसमें, अगर किसी को इसका थोड़ा आइडिया है तो। देर इज दिस थीम या दिस थीम आई नीड टू चेंज टू रॉबी रसल इट्स सेइंग। सो कहाँ गया थीम, रॉबी रसल। सो अगर मैं रिमूव ही कर दूँ इसको, मेरे को चाहिए ही नहीं ZSH थीम, ठीक है, मेरे को चाहिए ही नहीं है। तो हाउ टू सेव दिस, I completely removed that line, I don't want it. Yeah, my tokens are over, bro. So chat brain should shut up now. Control X, then Y and enter. Okay. Control X, then Y. नहीं, ऐसे नहीं होता, इसमें escape दबाना पड़ता है कुछ तो ऐसे। स्टूडियो में इम्यूलेटर है ब्रो। एक बार इस पे मैं रन करना चाहता हूँ, क्योंकि इससे मैं ऑथेंटिकेट करके मेरे को डेटा लेना है, क्योंकि वो पता चलेगा ना सिक्योरिटी अलाउ करता है नहीं करता है। एमुलेटर में तो मैं बाद में रन कर लूँगा। पहला जो हर्डल है दैट इज देयर, आई वांट टू एस्टेब्लिश द कनेक्शन एंड टू एंड। चार्ट देखो ना, सॉरी 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 ब्रो, सेटिंग्स देख रहा हूँ ब्रो। 10 लाइक्स मोर 9 टाइम, थैंक्स गाइज। स्टूडियो में इम्यूलेटर बनाओ। अरे मेरे भाई 7 years एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ नैनो, बताओ कैसे। कंट्रोल एक्स दबा रहा हूँ, देखो कुछ हो नहीं रहा है। कंट्रोल एक्स, नाउ व्हाट। देर इज दिस कमांड escape W। मैक कमांड्स अलग होते हैं, माइट बी, वही तो मैं बोलना चाह रहा हूँ भाई। मैक के लिए तो दिमाग खराब है ना। हाउ टू सेव दिस नैनो ऑन माई मैक नाउ एंड एग्जिट। नहीं नहीं नहीं, कंट्रोल एक्स और वाई उससे नहीं होता है इसमें ब्रो, इट्स अ मैकबुक, इसमें नहीं चलता वो। कंट्रोल ओ, सी, ये भी नहीं चलता, ये कंट्रोल ओ भी नहीं चलता। ये मेरे को कुछ ना कुछ तो प्रॉब्लम है इसमें। मैंने लास्ट टाइम फिगर आउट किया था इसमें। रीड फाइल वेयर दिस W, एंटर। ओके, escape W, एंटर। इसकी माँ का, ये नहीं काम करता है यार इसमें। मैं लास्ट टाइम भी शेयर स्क्रीन टू AI, चैरिटी स्ट्रीम गेट हिम लिनक्स। नहीं काम करता ये सब चीज़ें इसमें। एक सेकेंड, ये मैक का नॉन कमांड। ओके, अबे यार, if shortcut still doesn't show, press escape and control O again। ठीक है, ये इधर सेव कर रहा है। एक सेकेंड, साला मैं लिख के रखा था इसको मैंने नोट्स में, मेरे को पता था ये चीज़ होगा। Kill terminal pro. It's still here. uh, बहन चोद, कोई यार मेरे को गूगल करके बताओ भाई क्या है ये। ब्रो एक बार जस्ट इंस्टॉल एनवीएम एंड नैनो करो, और उसकी जगह एनवीएम जेडएसएच। ओके ओके ठीक है ठीक है, ये मेरे को अच्छा ये लग रहा है। किल द टर्मिनल, न्यू टर्मिनल, बाय एनवीएम इंस्टॉल। गिव मी कमांड टू इंस्टॉल, क्या है एनवीएम। वो भाई स्ट्रीम ओपन करते ही गाली सुनने को मिला। लेट मी इंस्टॉल दिस। बाद में उसके बाद न्यू विम इंस्टॉल हो गया, देन एनवीएम ये करो। ओके एनवीआईएम। अब बताओ भाई, अब बताओ। नाउ टेल मी ब्रो कमांड्स। अबे ये एडिट करने क्यों नहीं, अबे तू रुक जा भाई। टर्न ऑफ, हाउ टू गो इन द एडिट मोड नाउ। जेडएसएस थीम वाली लाइन पे डीडी दबा दो। ओके नाइस, नेक्स्ट, देन या WQA। चला ब्रो, यू सेव्ड द डे। अब हम क्या कर रहे थे, हम क्या करना चाह रहे थे। अच्छा एडीबी डिवाइसेस, let me kill the server, kill the server, and let me connect this again. This is set correctly. Okay, let me give this to ChatGPT. कोडेक्स ओपन करके मेरे को स्क्रीन ही शेयर करके रखना चाहिए सो दैट इट विल नो 7 years थैंक यू सो मच, योर 7 years ऑफ एक्सपीरियंस ने मेरी बचा ली आज। ओ यू आर ट्राइंग टू सेट अप पावर पावर लेवल, नहीं 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 भाई, पावर लेवल एक बार मैंने गलती से उसको ट्राई मारा था और नहीं हुआ तो मैंने छोड़ दिया था, और वो छोड़ दिया तो इतना प्रॉब्लम किया मेरे को। बट योर मैक इजंट डिटेक्टिंग द फोन बिकॉज इट इज माई इट इज कनेक्टेड थ्रू दी, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, docking station. It is connected via docking station. Will it like understand? If nothing appears, change USB port or cable or port. The cable may be charging only. Okay, एक सेकंड ना, मेरे को ये चेंज करना पड़ेगा केबल। नहीं चलेगा तो फिर हम इम्यूलेटर पे ही चला लेंगे भाई। ये नहीं चलने वाला, माँ चुदाई है भाई। ओके, एंड वन रिकमेंडेशन फॉर यू, विम मेंशंस सीक्लो इन योर फ्री टाइम, वेरी हेल्पफुल फास्ट। अरे मैं 7 साल में एक बार यूज करता हूँ। इज दैट क्लर्क कीबोर्ड? नहीं, ये कौन सा है याद नहीं मेरे को, ओला 75 आई गेस। सो फक इट, फक दिस setup, let's use Android Studio emulator। साला काम मेरे को अब्यूज नहीं करना है भाई, कम करना है। ओपन द वर्चुअल डिवाइस, open device manager, virtual device manager, and then click create virtual device manager, open device manager, choose a pixel device. I have this, so let's start this, and then pick recent Android image with Google API, start the emulator. Then your project run Android, let it start the emulator. Once the starter app opens the emulator, yeah, it opened, emulator is opening. It was installed way back। वही तो, वही तो भाई। अरे प्रॉब्लम, यू नो व्हाट्स द प्रॉब्लम? प्रॉब्लम इज दिस मैकबुक। This MacBook is a shithole, you know. If you have to do such kind of jobs, you know, as a developer, we connect hell lot of things to a Mac. But the fucking security of Mac, it's not even security. It just doesn't allow other devices to connect it freely. So that is a very big drawback of having this good device. Like MacBook is a good device. Like hardware wise, it's really good, but OS is like BJP government. You know, we can't allow you anything else. Okay, so Android is this, and mm, let me do this. compiling settings. Let's see. उसके डिवाइस में बहुत से पोर्ट कनेक्ट हो गए काम ऐप बैकग्राउंड इज रनिंग वॉचमैन यस अलाउ अरे बहुत सारे भाई आई हैव like 6 7 devices connected over here. I need this, we need these devices on day to day life, day to day this. uh Dev server is ready. Okay. Reload app, open dev mode. गलती से भी मैकबुक मत खरीदो अगर तुम्हें. इफ यू वांट पीसफुल लाइफ, make your own PC, install Linux on it, and live a peaceful life. If you want problems in your life, अबे ban. If you want problems in your life, get a MacBook. mm, Ideal. It did not install the app. Dev server is ready, open dev menu. It should install an app. I forgot I have an agent in here as well. This can help me. Background activity detected. Yes, allow everything. uh, Docker watchman is, it's allowed. Yeah, it's allowed. uh, I have a Android emulator running in Android Studio. I want this app to be installed there and run. I guess it is installed. Yeah, building. It's building. It's building. Hello everyone. Hello Yash Mishra. How are you, man? Solia. Exams हो गया. Okay, it worked. ठीक है. It's working. Uh, it's not great, but yeah. Okay. काम चला लेंगे इससे. Application is set up. I wanted to have some mobile permissions in that. Internal खत्म हो गया कल आखिरी तक. Well, nice in that case. So now let's install. Now I have to use AI too much now because I have wasted so much of time in this thing. Uh, so let me explain you the flow that I'm trying to do over here. So yesterday we did this. Today we are doing this flow. So this one, continue, and then connect your Google account. So that is what I want to do. And then once this is done, so okay. So from mobile application, we need to like auth login, send JSON. Let me say it Google valid JSON. So Google authenticated JSON, send this to backend application, and from backend Google ID, from that Google ID I have to like search specific email. So search email and get the data, get data, and then next process it. So this flow I have to do right now. So that is what I'm trying to do over here. Okay, so let's get then get your Android package name. Application, yeah, package name is this. Copy. I should have this session in the codex now instead of this. CD Android, and then Gradle Spring Boot Spring Report. Evaluating. Yeah, build successful. Okay. Then create Android client with this. Copy the SH under debug. Config debug SHA1. SHA256 na. Under debug variant, yeah, this one and SHA1. So copy this and then create Android client with this. Get this SH and give me the command, bro. What is the purpose of this application? See, bro, yesterday also I have explained this um, why I want this app. So this is a SaaS product that I'm trying to build because I'm facing one problem since more than a year now. I order from different Instagram stores and different sites, from all the other sites, and those are like scattered emails that I get. Some send some text on WhatsApp, someone text messages, someone emails. So that I want now, that is a problem because those are all scattered. I'm trying to get it all under one hood, and that is what I'm trying to do. And I also want to know when my today which order is going to come to me. Then the OTP, I don't have to look out for the OTPs yahan wahan. That option should be there. And also the money is the third part in this one. So how much I'm spending on all this. So that is what I'm trying to build. So all the orders at one place. That is Orders Hub. Okay. So great. Create an Android OAuth client with this. Uh, so let's create the Android OAuth client now. Cloud console. Go to the console and don't एक सेकेंड, ये कंसोल पे मेरी सारी चीज़ें दिखेंगी. सो लेट मी हाइड दैट. Let me create the client app and I'll again reshare my screen. So our client on the Google Auth platform clients. यहाँ पे स्टोरेज बकेट का भी ऑप्शन है यार बनाने का. Google Auth platform, clients, and then have a client, create client, one more client I need. I should name it as Android client 1. Okay, package name is this, what we have, com dot order submodule, and then SHA is what I need to give it to daddy. So let me give it. Okay, for Google Play distribution, find the fingerprint in the Google Play console. Create. Let me download this JSON. Okay, client ID is there. There's no client secret though. Okay, I got the JSON now. Let me share my screen. Okay, you guys are still here. Oh, I remember now. Yes, you should. आज का स्ट्रीम थोड़ा बोरिंग हो गया क्योंकि इसमें इश्यूज में बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम चला गया, लेकिन कोई नहीं, वी विल रिकवर इट शॉर्ट. सो this is installed, then configure it using existing web application client. Existing web client ID, not the Android client ID. Where do give the prompt for AGY and I'll do it there. Okay, before that, let me push all these things. Initial setup, publish branch. Okay. राजनीश यादव है भैया, सॉरी बिजी चल रहा था इसीलिए आ नहीं रहा था आपकी स्ट्रीम पे. कोई नहीं, कोई नहीं, कोई नहीं ब्रो. It's okay that you couldn't join it, but now that you have joined it, you should like the stream. मैंने कहाँ तक पढ़ा था? What is the purpose? I answered this. What are you doing today? So bro, I'm trying to set up the mobile application for this app. We have already set up the backend app now, and backend was working. The basic backend has been set up, and today's task was to कहाँ गया मेरा Excalibur? To build this login flow. I have to create this screen, not even the screen, if एक second. So not even the screen, at least this Google authentication, I'll Google authenticate from the mobile, authenticate, then log in, and then send the Google authenticated JSON to the backend. And then from the backend, I'll get the Google ID for my particular user. And from that ID, I'll search the email and get the email that I want. And from that email, I'll try to extract this data. So orders ka data, and I'll show that. So that is what I'm trying to do over here. Okay. So these all files doesn't go to the GitHub, that I understood. And then let me give this to daddy, because it said ki create this, install this, and in your existing web application client, not the, ये कहाँ करना है, configure using existing, proceed, because I didn't understand exactly कहाँ पे इसको करना है. So let it figure it out. Okay, build Gradle. Existing configuration, E, your web client ID, or client. Oh, okay, this client ID I have to provide. भैया प्रोजेक्ट में कोलैब करने का मौका दो हम लोगों को भी बैकएंड में. अरे मैं तो हमेशा बुलाता हूँ भाई. इफ यू गाइज आर इंटरेस्टेड, आई विल डू द सेटअप ब्रो. मेरे पास ऑलरेडी सेटअप है सब कुछ. आई जस्ट हैव टू ऐड द टास्क एंड यू गाइज कैन पिक इट अप. कहाँ गया प्रोजेक्ट्स? So I have done this before. I create this scrum board and I assign the task. Somebody has done these tasks, so has marked as completed. It was like very basic task that I added over here. If you want, let me know. I'll create the task for you and assign the task, and you can contribute here, bro. We can create this project. तुम तो भाई you have very good experience, राजनीश भाई. मैं हमेशा तुम्हारा नाम गलत प्रोनाउंस करता हूँ. आई नो राजनीश सही. या दिस टाइम आई प्रोनाउंस इट राइट. थानोस तिवारी. भाई ये मैंने @ पढ़ा ही नहीं था. थानोस तिवारी. अच्छा, तो थानोस उत्तर प्रदेश से था. ओके. भैया एक फन फैक्ट बताता हूँ. फ्रंट एंड वालों की हमेशा वाट लगी रहती है. कोई भी चलते फिरते बग निकाल लेता है. यस, आई एम फ्रंट एंड डेवलपर ब्रो. I'll tell you one story today. आज का स्टोरी मैं बताता हूँ. I'll tell you one story about today. So we have this application like infrastructure as a service. In that application, like we are using third party authentication or 2.0, just like this, but a very extensive one. And in that one, we wanted to inject a template, like the login screen should not be the, for example, Google ka screen. वो screen नहीं चाहिए था. We wanted to have our own screen. So designer designed it. I got the Figma design, and based on that Figma design, I created the UI, injected that UI, and the testing for that was like hilariously difficult, like finding out how to test that. So it took me like 2 days to figure that out. But when I did that, after that, I just raised one doubt. There is like contact support and help center. Both are redirecting to one page. Can you like simplify this? Then the designer came. He said, no, this is wrong. This is completely wrong. And he revamped the design. So that means my 2 days मेहनत got waste. ऐसे ही चलता है भाई फ्रंट एंड में. कोई भी आके कुछ भी इशू निकाल के जाता है, and then everything is changed. Please change your web client ID apps Google user content.com at line 17. Where do I get this? It's in our backend, it seems. बैकएंड में environment file, oh no, I'll not open environment file because कल एक अटैक हुआ था स्ट्रीम पे. I'll not risk it anything now. Guys, like कर देना stream को. Do like the stream, guys. I know today's stream has been become little sloppy because of the issues that we are struggling with. uh, yeah, let me copy the client ID. So let me go one more time off the screen now. Yeah, look at my face only. Hmm. चल ग सखे पंढरीला. Okay, this one we want. Hmm. Okay, एक second. The client ID is this. Okay, this is set up. Check now is everything is there. Yesterday my energy was high. Today my energy is slightly low because I was fasting. Okay, so this is set up. It seems. Let me run it and let me see if it's running through the emulator. Configure web client. All requested tasks set up in this run. Okay, all set up. Now should I rerun it? It has added the HTML as well, it seems. Search bar, safe area provider. Okay, guys, just a second. I'm just running it. Let me show you the screen now. It's building. Okay, this is nice. Great work, buddy. Genuinely appreciate. Thank you so much, bro. डेवलपर ही डेवलपर की दिक्कत समझ सकता है. Dishant, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Dishant Kachadia. Thank you so much, bro. Here's a heart for you. I really like good comments. Thank you. You guys can see my screen, right? Yeah, you guys can see my screen. Okay. My backend is not running, but let me just see. Open debugger to view the warnings. Off the stream, I'll try with my own phone. Acha, it's taking to the actual Google login. Sign in with ease. Next. या हाँ, मेरे को ये पता ही था, ये इमुलेटर में नहीं करने देगा अपने को ना. That's why I was trying to have it on my phone. स्टाइलस कहाँ डिटेक्ट किया इसने? रोहित मुंडे 007. ये बेंच तुम लोगों को दिख रहा है भाई पासवर्ड? एक सेकेंड. Okay, two-step verification. I agree everything what Google says. Google owns my life. I hope this flow works. Then I can have the changes made to this. एक बार ये connection establish हो जाए, then we are all set, you know. Error encountered. Follow troubleshooting instructions. Native sign in. Okay, I didn't add this. Okay, I understood the error. Google Console Pay. In this one, I have to add this email ID as a test user. So let me go back because it shows client ID directly. यार कोई hide करने का option ही नहीं है इसमें. Hmm. Oh, there is no uh, this option. चल ग सखे पंढरीला. Meanwhile, you guys tell me, do you guys play any games? I want to play games or have some fun as well. You know, मैं कोड कर करके कभी बोर हो जाता हूँ. So you guys tell me some game that I can play on the MacBook especially, and with you guys, if possible, I can play. So what the fuck is this error? Full frame में मैं अच्छा दिखता हूँ. Nice. Let me reshare my screen because I ran into an error. So this is wrong. It's saying, let me verify this. CD Android. Oh, CD Android is not present. Actually, we are already inside CD Android. Yeah, Gradle is there. And Gradle Spring report we want, and in that, the first SHA key. Verify if I'm using the correct SHA1 key. मैं second time कर रहा हूँ शायद React का setup ना. So this is the error that I've got. I can always check the error over here. So it is saying Google error, sign in error, anonymous, show debugger Android bridgeless. I'm not sure about this. Developer error, photo troubleshooting. Okay, I have agent configured over here. Why I'm like दिमाग क्यों लगा रहा हूँ मैं इसमें? Copy console. So this is the error. Fix it. Fix it. To verify type checking, using the placeholder because the configured project with the placeholder. This to resolve, replace your web client ID. अच्छा, यहाँ पे भी I have to update. Just a second again. Because this is a paid key ना, मेरे को risk नहीं लेना है. कल I saw कल attack from Bangladesh, like spam him in the chat 100 messages. Okay, I guess it is resolved. चल सखे चल सखे पंढरीला. I cannot open any of the files now. Okay, back to my screen. You guys can see my screen, right? Yes. Open the emulator screen. Click installed. Let's see now. It should work. Yeah, email ID is there. Okay, so it worked, bro. So open. I can open in the emulator itself. Continue as Rohit. No thanks. Okay, this is my profile, which is correct. Yeah, it worked, bro. It worked. Fast refresh, reload app to reconnect. Okay, it worked. So this part is working now. Now next part is to have send this login information, because we got the auth token, this is the part. If you guys have seen my JWT authentication wala video, so we got the auth token from Google, and based on this auth token we have to like add this uh, to API call while login, and make some calls. So I have to check the Google documentation, which ID does it really gives us. Am I thinking right? Yes, I guess it is right. The scope is correct. The scope wala part should come in the backend, like here I have mentioned. Mm, okay, so I need clearly a new API for this. New method which will take this access token. See, this access token I used from the backend. I'll tell you what. एक सेकेंड, मेरे को फिर से इसका सीन बदलने दो. चल ग सखे पंढरीला. Okay. Yes. See, I have actually two clients. If you guys have ever used any kind of third-party authentication, this is Google authentication, or 2.0. This is what it is. So for backend application, just for the testing purpose, I yesterday created a desktop app, Orders SaaS backend client. So it gives us this client ID. I'm not showing this complete client ID to you. And then today I created one for the new client for the Android application. In future, if you want to have iOS application, then also we need to create another client for the iOS application, and this is what I have created. It gives us a JSON. So this is the JSON that it gave to me, and we have to provide that information in the front end application. So based on this JSON, it says to Google, this is a client and this is trying to use our authentication. So we have to let the client is us now. So we have to let this client, Android client one, yeah, this is correct authentication, and let him in. So that is what it's doing. So that we don't have to build our own username, password, blah blah blah, everything that. And this time we actually need Google authentication because we are trying to get over the Gmail accounts. So we need to read the some uh, emails based on the template that we have. So that is the current goal. So from the application, you guys can see it gave us the ID token. So based on that, we can proceed further, but I'm not exactly sure how to proceed further now. That is what we have to figure it out now. I hope you understand this part over 2.0. So ironically, not ironically is the wrong word. So surprisingly, we have implemented now all types of authentication on the stream. We have implemented basic JWT authentication. We have implemented OAuth uh, authentication, and now we have implemented OAuth 2.0 authentication. So we now know everything. And in my experience also, I have implemented MSL authentication. MSL is a Microsoft ka same like this, but Microsoft ka internal client applications. So that I have integrated, and yeah, now I'm all set. And there is one more auth third party. I have done that, so I know many more things about login now. Okay, so logged in and got the auth token now. So this part is done. Let me get sync the chat GPT now. Perfect mobile Google sign in is working. React Native sends ID token post API auth. Yeah, this API is Google's ka API, and then Spring Boot verifies the token. So this token we have to verify this in the backend. Whatever the token I have created here, this token I have to like go in the backend and send the token like how we do it in normal authentication. After token generated, everything rest of the things are same. Create and fetch user and return user. So let's see Google Cloud ka documentation, Google Cloud Console documentation about OAuth 2.0, because we have to know many more things about this. इतने कम knowledge से नहीं काम चलेगा. uh, this Google API protocol for authentication authorization, basic steps, obtain. This is what we want to know. What are the basic steps? Obtain 2.0 credentials from the Google API console that we did. Visit this API console, that is we did. Client ID, the page that I showed to you right now, that is what it is. And Google application, okay, that is done. You must create an OAuth client appropriate for the platform on which your app will run, for example Android. So just now we created for Android this client. Okay, these steps are correct. uh, you guys are able to understand, right? Or am I making it complicated? I'm trying to keep it simple. Give me a thumbs up if you guys are like connecting, able to connect with me, guys. Okay. Fine. For iOS application use iOS client, okay, that is same. For Chrome extension use, acha, Chrome extension maybe you can use Google login. Hmm. Obtain the access token from the Google authentication server. So we got the token. This is what we were trying to do. So we got the token, and before your application can access the data using a Google API, it must obtain an access token that grants access to that API. Okay, a single access token can grant varying degrees of access. Yeah, here. Good. It is very basic thing, like it's not that difficult. People do this very often, like Google authentication over 2.0 they implement in like 5 minutes, because Google has made it very simple. We don't have to write much of a code for this. Mm. So in any of your college project, hey, somebody took my like back, I saw that. Hey, I saw that. Give my like back, bro. Don't do this to me. Yeah, I saw somebody taking like back, like in front of me. Don't do this to me, bro. Okay. Yeah, I was telling you, you guys can use this authentication in your project and it will look very cool. You know, it is very simple. You have to just go to the Google console, cloud console. You can check in and create your client, add the testing URLs like the page redirect URL, sorry, and testing accounts. And then you can use this authentication. It's very simple authentication. Instead of creating your own, like you guys have must have joined my 10 days JWT authentication ka stream. It took me almost 9 days to build the complete end-to-end authentication flow. It had create password, update password, reset password, register an user, all those basic flow. It took me a lot of time, and it is not that secure. The amount of security that this Google accounts has, authentication has. So it's always better to use third-party libraries, whatever is available to us. Okay. So I was trying to understand the flow now. If the user grants list one permission, the Google authorization server sends your application and access token. Yeah. So if you guys have ever clicked on Google authentication, continue, and there are checkboxes. Even if you select one checkbox, that means Google has at least one permission to give you some data. So it will generate your access token and it will let you use that access token. It's generally a best practice to request scopes incrementally. Okay. Examine scopes of access granted by user. Send the access token to an API. Yeah, this is what I want. Authorization header. It is the same. It has this authorization. It has something different. Basic authentication. HTTP. It is not HTTP. I don't want HTTP. I want HTTPS. Uh, no, not this one. I don't want this one. Yeah, this is the very important diagram that you guys can refer to. How this authentication works. OAuth 2.0 from Google. So this is you. मैं उंगली से पॉइंट कर रहा हूँ भाई, तुम लोगों को जैसे दिखने वाला है वो. हाउ स्टूपिड आई एम. Okay, so this is you, and you request a token just like how we did from the Google servers. Google servers send us a token back. So this is what it gave us back, and then from that token, user login and consent. So this is the consent. Next thing is consent, and then it sends an authorization code. Now this is a mobile app. You cannot see the URL it's trying to use, but in the code, यहाँ पे ऐसे लिखा हुआ रहता है. Here if you go, and it would have written like this: code equal to some long list of code, like this. So that code is been generated by Google because it's a OAuth 2.0 means two-factor authentication kind of thing. So it does not rely on single token, it relies on two things. One, it's giving you a token, and then from that token it's generating an authorization code, sending it back to the user. This is the second step, and that code is been exchanged for token. So this code, user will always have this authentication code, and that code will be used to get a token, so that a token will not be used by hackers. अगर किसी को token मिल गया, right now you can see my token and you think कि you can use that token for anything, but no, you don't have the code. That's why I'm letting you see that authorization code, you know sorry, authorization token, auth token. With the help of both of these two things, like auth code and sorry, auth token and authorization code, इसके दोनों जब होंगे, मतलब it's like a key nuclear weapon. You have to have both the keys at the same time. If you don't have any one of the key, then you will not able to launch the nuclear weapon, similar to that. So then token response, token gives you a response, and then use token to call Google API. Any Google API you can call using this. So this is how it works. अपना जावास्क्रिप्ट एप्लीकेशन है. Okay. Mm, okay, I guess there are some confusions now, and instead of continuing today, I should take a break over here because in my mind I am running multiple versions of this. I'm not sure which one is correct. So instead of figuring completely on in front of you guys, I get some idea. I set up my mobile as well, where we failed today, setting up my mobile, and I'll come back tomorrow and we will continue on that. Is that fine? It should be fine because you guys don't have any issue over here. Okay, so this page we built, that is fine. The token is being generated, and now I'll do some little bit progress on this and I'll come back. Okay. चलो ठीक है. Yes, Mishra, yes, let me update this open API. Open API key, it is exhausted, that's why the chat brain is not working. Let me at least repay my bills. Pay my bills, not repay my bills. क्या मैं बोलता हूँ इंग्लिश भाई, तुम लोग सुनते भी हो. API usage, you are using it too much, bro. How much? How many dollars I have spent? $11 I have spent. $6 I have spent. $5 I have spent on something else. Hey, यार like back मत लो भाई. You guys are like bill. Go to billing, yes. Mm, add credit balance of $5 only. Hey, now they have made $6. Wow, because rupee is falling. Confirm. Hey, don't give my like back, yaar. Don't do this kind of things again. Let me start it, and now it should work. The chat brain should work now. Okay, ठीक है, guys. This is enough for today. We made little bit of mistakes, but little bit of progress as well. This was the token. This was the first step about the goal, and we got the token. But the next steps there is some confusion, so I have to figure that out. I'll figure that out. I'll create the complete plan, and then I'll come back tomorrow, and we will continue where we have left. And whoever has taken the like back, kindly give it back to me. Else, I'll come into your dreams and uh, I'll like offend you in your dreams. So give my like back. I'm serious. Okay, fine. Chalo. Thank you all for joining the stream. कीड़े पड़ेंगे उसको जिसने लाइक वापस लिया. यस guys, give that like back, bro. I'll not leave until you give my like back. And yes, can you read this message, the strip on your phone? Let me change the scenario. Check this. Can you read this जो ऊपर जा रहा है उस पे सब कुछ? Yes, okay. Chalo, that's enough for the day. It wasn't a fruitful day, but yeah, we did something, and that's fine. That's enough. We'll come back tomorrow. So till then, take care. Bye.